Hi, you guys. So I'm crazy tired. I know I look ridiculous right now, but I just wanted to make a quick video to let you guys know these have been my most popular crochet items. I don't know if you can see them both. There they are, little minions from Despicable Me. There's the short little two-eyed version, the tall one-eyed version. You could also make a short one-eyed version or a tall two-eyed version. You can make their expressions any way you want to. These are just the two that I've made so far, and I've had so many requests for these that I'm just going to make well, it's not going to be a quick video, but I'm going to do a tutorial on how I made these so that you can make them yourselves or try. It's basically amigurumi. I think that's how you say it. It's a Japanese method. It's crocheting in a spiral, a continuous spiral. So these guys have a couple of different pieces to them. They're essentially the same. The only difference really is their eyes and the length of this one. So this was the first one that I made. And it's in a couple of different pieces. The yellow body is one piece. The overalls, this is a separate piece, which is attached here. You can see it just kind of slips over him. This is a separate piece, which I actually haven't sewn on, so his eyes actually come off. So we'll just put those back so he looks happy. There you go. His hair is a separate piece. Obviously, there's just one little tiny piece of string. His feet, his arms, and his gloves, all separate pieces, and then you just embroider a mouth on however you want. So I'm just going to really quickly show you the magic loop method of how I made these. I might go piece by piece, make a couple of separate videos for each piece if that's helpful, but I'll just show you the magic loop method for now, and I think that'll be great. So really sorry, I look so tired. It's been a really long day. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. See you next time. Hi, you guys. I know this is kind of an awkward camera angle. I can't get to my other camera right now, so we're just going to have to use this. This is just going to be a quick tutorial. I just have a brown little tarp kind of draped over me. Hopefully you can see the yarn against it better than you would against my clothes. And I know it's going to be backwards to you, but I'm going to try to show it downward towards the camera, and hopefully you can see this. I'm just going to demonstrate really quickly the magic loop method, which is how I made the minions and some of the other toys you've seen in my other videos and photos. So, to make a magic loop, you're going to start the same way you would if you normally crochet. You're going to make your slip knot. So around your two fingers, pull your fingers out, bring the piece of yarn, this working yarn, behind the loop, kind of making that phi sign right there. I'll kind of hold it towards you so you can see. Okay, so it makes the phi sign. Pull that bar through, pull your tail, and you have your slip knot. Shrink it down to whatever size you need. For the minions, I used a crochet hook. Oops, I'm so sorry for the crash. It's kind of loud. I'm using a crochet hook. I don't know if you can see what that says. It's kind of shiny. It's a US size K crochet hook, so give that a try. And I'll try to fix my brown so that you see the yarn and not my clothes. Sorry about that. So you're just going to take your crochet hook, slide it through the loop. Okay. Now with your working yarn, I don't know if you remember, I have an instructional video on how to do a single crochet and a chain stitch, so you can watch those videos to help you on how to grip the yarn like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain two, 1, 2. Again, I urge you to watch the chain video because that was done with my other camera, and it's just easier to see than this because I'm kind of backwards to you. So once you chain 2, the first chain is going to be your magic loop. Oh, something screwy happened here. I think my yarn separated. Sorry, I just need to quickly do that one more time. So I'm going to do the slip knot. I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2. Okay, now you have 2 chains here. I don't know if you can try to flip this over for you so you can see. I have 2 chains here. I'm going to go into this very first chain next to my slip knot here. I'm going to skip that first one. And the minions are made entirely in single crochet. And I do have a tutorial video on how to do a single crochet. So you're just going to slip your hook into that first crochet next to the slip knot, one away from your needle. And you're going to start single crocheting. I'm going to do 6 in the same chain stitch. So there's 1. There's 2, there's oops, 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6. Okay, and I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm taking this tail. I know it's backwards, I'm so sorry. This little tail piece that's working around, I'm kind of holding it against this wheel that I'm making. The more stitches you put into the same loop, the rounder it's going to become. So this is almost like a half circle, but it's kind of got a flat bottom here. So in the next row, I'm going to increase. I have 6 stitches here. I'm going to increase to 12, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to start in this very first, can you see this? I'm going to start in this very first single crochet here. It looks like a little V at the top. Oh gosh, I hope you can see this. It's real hard for me to see what's on your camera angle and what's not. You're going to go into this first single crochet and you're going to do two single crochets into that single crochet. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. That's essentially going to increase, and you're going to do that for every stitch. So instead of 6 stitches, you're going to wind up with 12 at the end of this. So you can either mark your first stitch with a stitch marker, or you can just count it out. I personally like to count it out. I know I'm going to end up at 12, so I'm just going to count to 12. So I'm going to do 2 single crochets in the first one, 1 and 2, and then 2 in the next, 3, 4, and then 2 in the next, 5, 6, then 2 in the next, 7, 8, and again 2 in the next, 9, 10, and again 2 in the next, 11, 12. Now because I hit 12, that means I finished my circle. So take a look at what this looks like now. Now, oh, my light went off. Here we go. Now that I finished this, it really is a circle. So what this ultimately will be is this is the top of the minion's head. Take a look. Here's the first minion that I'd done. Take a look. This is the top of his head. See? So to continue this, what I would do, round 2 got me 12 stitches. I would continue to increase round 3 by doing an increase in the first single crochet. So 2 single crochets in the first single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next. And I would continue that around until I had 18 stitches. For round 4, increase in the next single crochet, so 2 single crochets in the next single crochet, and then 2 single crochets. So 2 single crochets in the next single crochet, then single crochet, then single crochet. And you continue around until you had 24 stitches. Round 5 is you do an increase, so 2 single crochets in the next single crochet, and then you single crochet 3 stitches, and you continue until you have 30 stitches. To do the short minion, I just did a single crochet around for about 10 rounds, give or take. Then I started doing decreases. So to do a decrease, you do a single crochet. Sorry, I lost the brown. I know it's difficult to see, so I'll try to hold this up here. So to do the decreases, you would do, oh, I'm sorry, if you were going to do a tall minion, I do 10 around for the short minion, do about 15 around for the tall minion. Then to do your decreases, you do a single crochet in the next single crochet. I'm sorry, you do a single crochet in the next 3 single crochets, and then you decrease around, so you wind up with 24. And then you do a single crochet in the next 2 single crochets and a decrease around to get 18. A single crochet in each of the next single crochets, and then do a decrease, so you get 12 around. And then the last round, you would decrease until you have 6 stitches. So you decrease every stitch until you're back down to the original 6, and then you just fasten it off to close it up. You would stuff him also at that point. So at some point in the future, I will probably do a step-by-step tutorial on specifically how to do the minion, but I thought this magic loop method would be great. You can use this method to make any kind of toy you wish. So good luck, happy crocheting. I hope it all works out for you. Have a great weekend, guys.